have an actor with us today, Christian Bale. He was in such movies as The Dark Knight. He was also in Terminator Salvations. And it's great to have you on the show, Christian. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here. So where are you coming from right now?
Actually, I was coming from the set of the new Dark Knight movie.
Really?
Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises.
Ooh.
Can't really get too much into that right now,
Okay.
but that's the project I'm working on right now. Should be coming out sometime in 2012.
I'm so looking forward to it.
It's going to be a great movie.
So that's really it's really just amazing how you've gotten to the entertainment business and you've made it so far, doing so well for yourself. I mean, when you grew up, did you know that's what you wanted to do? Where did you first start out? Where did you grow up?
Well, actually, at a young age, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no idea I wanted to be an actor. I just kind of fell into it, you know. I mean, kind of like what most people do nowadays. Because I never really knew what I wanted to do at all. The only thing I knew I really didn't want to do was be a pilot. Because my dad was a commercial airline pilot, so like me and my family, we were always constantly moving around. I lived in about 4 different countries. I was born in Wales. I lived in Wales for a few years, and then I moved to Portugal for about a year or 2, and then we moved to England. We remained there for about 4 to 5 years, and then we moved to the States, and that's really where I started to pick up as an actor.
So you've been doing really great for yourself, Christian. How did you get into the entertainment industry in the first place?
Actually, one day my sister, who was the actress, brought me into one of her shoots, and I got to be an extra for her TV show that day. And after that, I got really interested in the the whole ordeal. So I started to do like commercials and stuff, and that eventually led to independent films.
Ooh.
And to this day, I actually think that helped me out a lot because I got to work with Steven Spielberg later in my career, and I think it's because his wife was a character on the show Anastasia with me, and so I think that really jump-started my career.
So I heard that your first breakout role was Empire of the Sun. Would you like to tell us about how that was?
Well, yeah, Empire of the Sun was a pretty big role for me. Pretty much broke me out as a kid. But Steven Spielberg was the director, that's a pretty big deal. But I played a character who was a young British boy who was caught in between the struggles of Japanese and Chinese fighting over Shanghai. And that show, that movie, it really got my name out there, you know, as a child actor. However, most children don't usually make it to adult stardom, so obviously it worked out for me, but
So I'm sure Empire of the Sun got you some pretty good roles after that movie. Some pretty big ones.
Well, actually, Empire of the Sun didn't really get me too many immediate roles. It all got me roles later down the road because it really just got me noticed in the public eye and in the industry. So later down the road in my career, I got way more roles, I think, due to that. Like one, for instance, was, in my opinion, to this day, and I think most of the public's opinion, American Psycho in the year 2000, where I played Patrick Bateman. It was obviously a psycho, you can tell by her name.
No.
But yeah, that was probably one of my most notable roles in my career because that jump-started me to roles pretty much directly after. I pretty much got in the limelight at that point, which I don't really like. I don't really like to be in the spotlight, but that really brought me out as an actor because it really brought out my abilities. When I was shooting The Prestige, you know, the movie I did with Hugh Jackman, great actor, I actually did learn a bit of magic myself. I can still disappear like I didn't move.
No.
Yep, I can. You want me to see it right here? Do you guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Watch this. It's like magic. It's no big deal. Dark Knight. That's a great movie. It's huge in the box office and did really well, obviously, as you can see. And, you know, becoming Bruce Wayne and Batman were, you know, the easiest thing. especially after doing my previous movie, The Machinist. I don't know. It's called.
No idea.
Alright, ready? Especially after doing my previous movie, The Machinist, I was only 130 pounds in that film, and to be Batman, I needed to be at least 200. I was told, so I had 6 months to bulk up, and so I got a physical trainer. And what?
Just went out of accent. So I could bulk up.
Alright. So I had 6 months to bulk up, so I could. What? How is that?
Dude, just who cares?
Yeah.
So I'll have 6 months. Alright. So yeah, I really had about 6 months to get back into shape. So I hired a personal trainer and started to eat right. And within those 6 months, I actually overexceeded the amount that was needed, and I gained about 100 pounds. So I went from 130 to 230 in 6 months, which is pretty unbelievable. That was pretty tough to do after you know, being only 130 and being on that special diet I was on for that movie, and that was pretty tough.